Archangel Michael says, "Today on 04th May, I command you to open this right now. A surprising news is coming to your home. Open it before it's too late." Archangel Michael says, "Today on 04th May, I command you to open this right now. A surprising news is coming to your home. Open it before it's too late. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. You have waited long, and heaven has watched. You have endured in silence while others spoke loudly against you. They believed they could move in darkness unseen, but the eye of the Lord never closes. Even while you slept, the presence of the Almighty circled your home, counted your tears, and listened to the groanings you could not utter. Today, the wind carries a different sound. Listen. The air is shifting. What has been hidden will no longer be covered. You did not imagine what you felt. You did not dream what you saw. Heaven has witnessed it all. Your prayers have reached the threshold of the Most High. Every word you whispered in fear, every night you cried in confusion, every plea you made in solitude, it was not ignored. The heavens stood still to hear you. The silence is breaking now. The time has arrived when God Himself speaks on your behalf. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared. You were not abandoned. You were being positioned. They thought you were weak because you chose peace. They believed you were powerless because you did not retaliate. But the Almighty has hidden you beneath His wing. And now He rises. Finally, God is exposing this woman. The one who spoke with honey but moved like a serpent. The one who smiled in your presence but twisted your name behind closed doors. She played a role, but heaven read the script. She tried to cover her plans in light, but the shadows betrayed her. What she tried to take from you, God is returning it with increase. What she plotted against you, God has reversed it to her own hands. You will not need to lift a finger. Stand still. Watu. Justice is no longer delayed. The Lord says, "Do not fear what you will hear in the coming days." There is a sound of disruption, but it is not meant to harm you, it is meant to free you. What seems like collapse is divine reordering. What feels like shaking is heaven rearranging your life to make room for the blessings you were born for. You cannot hold on to everything. Some things must fall away so that glory can rise in its place. That friendship you clung to, poisoned. That opportunity you thought you lost. Protection. A delay you feared. Strategy. The hand of God is always 5 steps ahead. Someone around you has tried to slow your progress. A smile they wore was a mask, and God is about to remove it. This is not a season of pretending. This is a season of unveiling. People will show their true colors. You will no longer be confused about who is with you and who is against you. The fog is lifting. Your discernment will sharpen. You will feel when something is off. You will know when a conversation carries a hidden motive. You will see clearer than ever before. Heaven declares that your name has been lifted before the throne. The same people who question your worth will see the glory that rests on you. They will not be able to explain it, but they will witness it. They will not understand how you rose after they counted you out, but they will be forced to acknowledge your presence. Not because of arrogance, not because of revenge, but because God has decided that the stone they rejected shall become the cornerstone. Archangel Michael speaks again. You must open your eyes. Open your heart. A message is on its way. A piece of paper, a call, a voice message, or a sign in a place you rarely look. It will come unexpectedly, but it will shift everything. What seemed ordinary will become sacred. What seemed small will open doors you never imagined. Trust the nudge in your spirit. If something tells you to check your mailbox, check it. If you feel led to answer a late-night message, do so carefully. Not every late hour is evil. Sometimes heaven moves in midnight moments. Your ancestors have cried out before God on your behalf. You come from a line of silent warriors, those who were never honored in life, but are treasured in heaven. They stand around your journey like a cloud of witnesses. Their prayers have not expired. Their words still echo before the throne. Some of the battles you overcame were not even yours, they were theirs, finally broken through you. You are the breaker. You are the one chosen to end the cycle. And though it cost you, the next generation will be free. There is a shifting in your home. Listen closely. Something that has felt cold and distant is about to be warm again. A relationship you mourned will be reborn, but not in the form you expect. It will not return to how it was. It will become something new. The old cannot survive in this new season. Be willing to let go of what you prayed for, so you can receive what is better than you imagined. God's no is not a punishment, it is a redirection to something greater. You are being protected from a financial decision that would have brought harm. Pause before you sign. Pray before you respond. There is something hidden in the details, but you are not alone. God says, I will guide your hand, I will slow your step, and I will expose every hidden trap. You will not walk into it unknowingly. I will send signs. I will cause a delay, and you will thank me for it later. Do not be frustrated by what doesn't move forward quickly. Some delays are deliverance. Be careful who you tell your dreams to. Not every listener is a supporter. Not every cheer is genuine. Some celebrate your downfall in secret while pretending to care. But God knows every heart. The ones who have pretended to care will soon be silenced. Their access to your life will be removed. You won't even need to do anything. God says, I will close the doors myself. You must prepare your space. Make room. Clean your home. Clear your mind. Something you've prayed for is closer than you think. It is already on the way, but you must create the space to receive it. A spiritual cleansing is coming. A peace you haven't felt in years will settle over your space. You will wake up and feel it in the air. The heaviness will lift. The atmosphere will shift. This is a holy move, and it begins now. The person who has tried to imitate you, copy you, speak like you, dress like you, even live like you, they are about to be silenced. God is restoring your identity. No one will be able to replicate what He placed on your life. They may mimic, but they cannot carry your oil. They may echo, but they do not have your fire. God says, I will make a clear distinction between the authentic and the artificial. The light I placed in you cannot be dimmed by another's performance. There is someone in your life who will try to apologize. They will return as if nothing happened. But listen to the Spirit before you speak. Not all apologies are sincere. Some are manipulations. Some are assignments. Some come with strings attached. Guard your heart. Do not fall for familiar words. Ask God for clarity. If it is safe, He will confirm it. If it is a trap, He will reveal it. Finally, God is exposing this woman. She has walked around your life like a friend, but she has whispered curses when you weren't around. She has pretended to cheer, but it was only to hide her envy. She has smiled at your photos but cried behind closed doors, asking why she wasn't chosen instead. God says, I have had enough. I will deal with her. Not with wrath, but with revelation. I will heal her own heart. She will no longer touch your path. I will redirect her steps. You will not need to do anything. Just stay in me. The next 3 days are sacred. From May 1st to May 3rd, you must be quiet in spirit and open in prayer. You will feel emotional shifts. People may call you. People may provoke you. But you must respond with silence and trust. Let me handle it. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Do not interrupt what I'm doing. Let the tears fall. Let the past go. A new thing is being birthed. You have walked through rooms where you were not wanted. You have spoken in circles that tried to mute your voice. You have served people who pretended not to see your light. And yet, God says, every step you took, I was there. Every insult you endured, I recorded. Every time they ignored you, I stood closer. You were never rejected, you were hidden. Not because you were unworthy, but because I was protecting your crown. Now the time of unveiling is at hand. What they refused to honor, I will exalt. What they tried to cover, I will illuminate. There will be a shift in someone's behavior toward you this month. Don't be alarmed. This is not an accident. When God begins to elevate you, He also begins to separate. Let them go if they pull away. Let them distance themselves. Do not chase after what I am removing. Their season in your story has come to an end. I have new characters prepared for the next chapter. Some people can't go with you because they were never meant to arrive with you. Let them exit gracefully. Your dreams are not random. That recurring image, that strange location, that person who appears again and again, it is heaven speaking. Pay attention. I will give you answers in your rest. Keep a journal beside your bed. When you wake up, write it down. What doesn't make sense now will be confirmation later. Some of you are already hearing me clearly, but you are second-guessing it. Stop doubting the voice of your Father. If peace follows the voice, it is mine. If chaos lingers after it speaks, it is not me. There is something inside your house right now that carries the energy of someone who is no longer meant to be connected to you. An object, a gift, a letter, a piece of clothing, a memory wrapped in fabric. It is holding weight that you've outgrown. Let it go. Release it. Clear the space. What you remove physically will release something spiritually. You are not being dramatic. You are being obedient. The presence of the Holy One wants to rest fully in your space, but there must be nothing from your past anchoring you in old pain. Set yourself free. Your health is about to improve in a way that doctors cannot explain. The pain you've silently endured is coming to an end. I am restoring your cells. I am reviving your strength. I am healing you in places you didn't even know were broken. Some of the symptoms you felt have been spiritual burdens disguised as physical ailments. The moment you release the one who betrayed you, the healing will begin. It's not about them, it's about your freedom. Bitterness cannot remain in a body I'm about to bless. Forgive and live. A family member is hiding something from you. Not to protect you, but to control you. They believe if you knew the truth, you would walk away from them. They are right. And so I will reveal the truth gently. I will not allow you to be deceived. Trust the process. You will stumble upon it not by accident, but by divine orchestration. You will overhear something. You will read something. You will feel something you can't explain. That will be me. When I reveal it, do not react in anger. Breathe. Pray. Ask me what to do next. I will guide every word from your mouth. You are not crazy for loving deeply. You are not foolish for giving your heart fully. You have been wounded, yes. But your capacity to love is one of your greatest strengths. I gave you that heart. Do not let the betrayal of one person harden you against everyone else. The enemy tried to use pain to close your heart, but I will use healing to open it again. Someone new is being prepared for you. Someone who will see your soul and not run from it. But you must be whole. You must let me finish the healing. I promise, the wait will be worth it. Finally, God is exposing this woman. She pretended to be your helper, your supporter, your comfort. But her intentions were woven in jealousy. He knew what he was doing. She studied your weaknesses. She mirrored your dreams, made it seem like you were alike, but only to stay close enough to delay you. But God says, I will not allow her to continue. The truth is coming out in waves. Piece by piece. You will not even need to say a word. Her own actions will betray you. Her own lies will contradict themselves. Sit back. Be still. The unveiling has already begun. I am restoring your name. They mocked you. They lied about you. They twisted your truth into rumors. And you watched silently, aching in your soul, wondering if you would ever recover from that humiliation. But hear me clearly. I am the God who lifts the head of the shame. I am the restorer of dignity. They may not apologize, but they will witness your elevation. And their mouths will close when your blessing arrives. I do not need their approval to promote you. I only need your surrender. There is something sacred about the way you pray. Even when your voice trembles. Even when your words fall apart. Even when all you can say is, God, help me. It moves heaven. You are not unnoticed. You are not unseen. Angels have been dispatched every time you cried out. Even when you felt nothing happening, they were working behind the veil. The delays were not denials, they were protections. The silence was not absence, it was preparation. And now, suddenly, it will shift. You will wake up one day and realize everything has changed. Do not fear the ones who walk away in this season. Their exit is a divine blessing. You asked for clarity, didn't you? You asked for truth. You asked for peace. And accept what I am revealing. The ones who leave were never tied to your destiny. Their assignment in your life has expired. Stop watering what is already dead. Stop begging what I am removing. I will never take something from you unless I have something better to give. Let go. The finances you've been worried about, release them to me. I am not limited by your bank account. I am not restricted by your lack. I am the God of provision. The one who brought water from the rock, manna from the sky, and multiplied oil in empty vessels. You are about to see resources appear from unexpected places. A check, a revenue, an old debt repay you, an open door you didn't knock on. Trust me. Obey the nudge to give when I say give, and watch what I place in your hands next. You will feel a sudden burst of energy soon. Do not waste it. It is not random. It is divine fuel for a specific task. Use that moment to build, to write, to launch, to complete what has been lingering undone. I am giving you strength for the assignment. When that moment of clarity comes, do not procrastinate. Move swiftly. Obedience will birth breakthrough. Archangel Michael says, the spirit of confusion that has circled your mind is being broken today. That fog you felt, that inability to decide, that constant second-guessing it was not your fault. It was a spiritual influence sent to delay your destiny. But today, it is being lifted. You will think clearly again. You will feel like yourself again. The heaviness in your chest will lift. The weight on your back will dissolve. What you felt while in weakness, it was warfare. And now, the victory is yours. A child connected to you is carrying a prophetic gift. Pay attention to their dreams. Their words may seem childish, but they are deeply spiritual. Do not ignore them. God is speaking through them. Cover them in prayer. There's a light on their life that will draw attention. But do not fear, heaven will protect what heaven births. Guide them. Teach them. Guard their innocence. They are a carrier of destiny. You must write again. What you stopped doing out of discouragement, I am calling you back to it. Whether it was journaling, music, poetry, storytelling, creating, it was never just a hobby. It was your healing. It was your weapon. Pick it up again. Your words carry weight. Your expression carries oil. What you release will break others free. Even if you feel rusty, start anyway. Obedience is greater than perfection. If you believe in God, type Amen, subscribe for more.